unified sports is a unique opportunity to bring a competitive sport to a population that hadn't had that before.
That's what makes sports so powerful. It makes kids from all different backgrounds. It allows them to be spotlighted.
Unified sports is the activity, I think, in a school that grabs everyone together. Whether they're participating on the field or watching from the sidelines, it gets everybody pumped and excited and seeing what Special Olympics really is all about.
And we're back here. We're back. I am this time with Ben, the conductor, Ben Gregory. Ben, I don't know how to call you. I mean, you have many handles. You're Bean of ETG right there. That's your Twitter handle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a pleasant surprise to have you here with us, with me today.
I'm honored to be here. I've been looking forward to this event for a while. I'm very excited to get to work with you, and just have some fun, man.
Well, in case you guys don't know, Ben is very much involved. I mean, I think you've been an Special Olympic athlete for 20 plus years now, and you have many other hats. Talk to us a little bit about you and what you're doing right now.
So I'm doing a little bit. I have my toes dipped in a little bit of everything. As I like to tell people, I have a tattoo of the Special Olympics logo on my shoulder, so I am literally a walking, talking billboard for the program. I just recently got selected as to my state's board of directors, and I'm working with international with the esports program and everything. So that's just a very small amount of the things that I do. I have, as you said, many hats to the point where I can't hardly fit in rooms, and I'm already super tall. So
Well, we appreciate that to have people like you involved in many different things. I think we need more people involved. That's why you have so many hats, right? Because maybe we need more help. We need more people doing more things. So I mean, guys, if you really want to be involved and help, people, students with intellectual disabilities or any other disabilities out there, just reach out. I know there's a lot of ways to help, and there's a lot of work to be done. I was looking around, the whole things that we have here, and you even had a podcast at a time. What were you doing in that podcast, and how can we find it?
um, oh, so it's on YouTube. It's called So What. It's S.O for Special Olympics. Uh, and it was kind of a thing to keep my state program involved and aware during a little event that happened a couple of years ago that shut the whole world down. um, so yeah, that affected us just as much as everybody else, and I wanted to keep some positivity going, keep some stuff. I had a bunch of different people that I just kind of interviewed and talked about, and I have been quietly working on a potential for return for a season two.
Awesome,
So
awesome.
stay tuned to that.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's something that we gotta catch and be on the lookout. But Ben, I think you've been helping people that want to get involved in shoutcasting. Am I right about that?
Oh, so I was a part of a group that got to go to the Microsoft campuses in Seattle to learn how to do shoutcasting from some professional shoutcasters, and I know you had Billy, who was a part of the second group earlier, and they did fantastic. I was watching the stream from the Gaming for Inclusion event, and they did amazing. So, yeah, it's a huge experience. Once in a lifetime opportunity for a small town Indiana boy. So I was happy.
That's great. That's great. And well, we got some people that are happy as well. It's the students that made it here for the central finals. We get the Van Cleef High School out of Mississippi. They are the Van Cleef Bulldogs. And we also have the Friendship House High School out of Texas. So all these players are going to be here facing each other, battling it out for the championship and see who's the best in the central division. That's going to be taking place very soon. We shall see. We had a very contested earlier finals. I couldn't tell who was gonna win and what was gonna happen. That contested, that tight. So I'm hoping for the same here. I don't know. I mean, how much Rocket League experience you have, but these guys can play. They can really play.
So my experience and skill in Rocket League is one of those that I'm glad I'm on this side of the desk. Uh, but no, I've played Rocket League enough that I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and I recognize the Friendship High School. I've seen them before. I've watched them play before, and as an athlete, we have a little saying that we do before each event. And that saying is what's known as the athlete's oath. It is, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. And no matter what, I guarantee both of these teams are going to be brave in the attempt. And good luck to both of them.
Hopefully that's the case, right? Hopefully they do go out there and do their best. I mean, they have been playing for a while to get to this point, so I mean they already have showcased that they have what it takes to be here on the finals. This is going to be a best of seven, just like the first one that we had. And we're just waiting for confirmation that everyone is on the field and all the athletes are ready to get on and start playing. But just a matter, of just as some talking points here about what we're doing right now. Just letting you know, the Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools programs, they are doing so much to make inclusion happen, right? Get people involved, and it's, I think, the part that I like the most from what I'm reading and learning here, because this is a big learning experience for me, is that we're getting the people with the students, some of them with disabilities, some others with nothing, no disabilities, and but they're engaging with each other, and those engagements lead to friendships that somehow, in some other ways, would have never happened. And now you have people that can go to each other and help each other out. And when you get involved with more people, you're a better, well-rounded human being. It doesn't matter, in what side of the fence you are. It shows, it opens up your mind so much. I think that's a beautiful thing to be happening here.
Oh, I absolutely love the unified program that Special Olympics does. And as I tell anybody who's never been to an event, look up your local program. I'm sure there's one not too far from you. Go volunteer, help out. I guarantee it will change your life forever, and you will find yourself a part of a family that accepts everyone. And that's definitely one thing that I love about Special Olympics is that everybody, regardless if you've got an intellectual disability or not, you have a home here. So I think that what the schools are doing, I wish I had that when I was in high school. But I think what they're doing is fantastic and amazing, and I applaud them for the effort that they're putting in.
Yeah, yeah. I agree 100% with you. I wish I had those experiences when I was younger. It definitely, I mean, the earlier that you have it in life, I think the more impact it has on you as an adult, and then you can carry that over to everyone else, and also using video games as a tool, right, to get that, again, reading and learning about everything else that was happening here. The fact that you're giving them an opportunity to be involved in video games, where in some cases some of these students, well, they might or might not have an opportunity to do traditional sports. Well, they have the opportunity to do video games, right? And with the accessibility programs that some developers are doing and everything else, it's such a game changer. So everyone can be on the same playing field, basically, and just compete against each other and have a fun time, have a great time.
Exactly. Like video games are such a wonderful medium that it can connect people who might not get to interact with somebody from across the world. One of my best friends lives in England, and she and I play video games all the time.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a great connecting tool and a lot bigger of an entertainment medium than people realize sometimes. So I uh, I think this is a great opportunity, and I applaud the schools for embracing it and bringing in the unified programs for with Special Olympics. And again, I can't wait to see these teams leave it all out there on the pitch.
So you have been a coach, right? I don't know if you're involved in coaching right now or not, but I would like to know. I mean, how it feels from a coaching perspective, working in these kind of programs.
I'm actually getting ready to start up. I'm a basketball coach,
Great.
So that program's getting ready to start up. It's actually a lot of fun because it's a very unique experience. Because a lot of the guys that I'm coaching now were my teammates and people when I first started 20 years ago. So it's a unique experience and getting to work with a lot of them because we already have that connection. We know how we goof off a little bit more than we probably should during practices, but it's a lot more fun. I enjoy coaching a lot because like you get a new athlete in there and you can teach them everything that you know and you can pass the things that you've learned on to them, and I think it's a lot of fun and a great experience doing all that.
I that's one of the things that I think I will need to be there to actually be able to soak it up and have an idea of what's going on. It's it's something that's definitely. I mean, as you're telling me, I think that there's so many little things and nuances that I'm missing out, and I'm sure it's a blast to be there and just be in the whole. Get to feel the whole experience. So again, one of the things that if you guys have the opportunity, if you have the time, if you have the passion for it, just I mean, I know that there's ways that you can get in there and help out. Could be in esports, it could be traditional sports, it could be many other things, right? It doesn't maybe be arts and everything else. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Fundraiser opportunities. My it's our Indiana is getting ready to do its 25th anniversary for its polar plunge, where we all jump in some really cold water to raise money for Special Olympics. And so yeah, you can get a team up with that. We have another event here in Indiana called the plane pull, where we grab a FedEx 747 parked on the tarmac in neutral, and a team of like 15 people grabs a rope and pulls it. So
Wow.
yeah, you can your corporation can do stuff like that. Like there's something for everyone, and yeah, I highly recommend just reaching out, contacting the county coordinator or the local person in charge. Find out the calendar of events. Heck, I think you could even get on Special Olympics website and find your state and look at their calendar of events. Go to one of them. They're a lot of fun.
I bet here in Play Versus you can also find a few things to help out and see how you can get involved into everything else. I'm pretty sure that I think it's playversus.com, playvs.com /so unified. I think there you can find more information as well. Or you can go in Twitter, or I mean X Twitter, at SO North America, where you can follow the Special Olympics North America page, their Twitter and follow and get more information about everything else that is going on. Maybe they I mean send a tweet over there and see if they can reply, and how you can get in touch with people in your state, in your county, and in your area, basically, and how you can help. I love it. I love it. It's full stories, fun stories, and everything else that it's happening, that and how we can help. And I know, going back to the esports and the tournament that we have here at hand, that we're just waiting for the players to get into the lobby. But I know these players here, these students, they're loving the experience. I mean, I'm reading at it, and just reading some details about how the students were doing in the practice in room, and even in tournament scenarios. It seems like they're bonding very, in a way that it wouldn't happen organically outside of esports. Like, being very much like a family. Like yes, we're gonna argue, get very competitive, but once the game is done and everything is over, we're friends again. We're loving each other and having our backs, and everything else is cool. So those kind of stories are great. And then they're knowing that in the future they can recommend people to actually take part on these programs as well, and have a positive impact on them is also great. Um, so yeah, that's I'm giving like a very broad scenario of what I'm reading from the different players that we have here today. Not only for these two teams, for the Van Cleef Bulldogs and the Friendship High School, but also for the teams that we saw before, for the Rough Riders and the Broncos that we were looking at before. So, Ben, you said you're a streamer. Did you stream regularly? Is it something that you still do, or want to get back into it, or
Um,
how?
I'm 2024. Everybody's got a resolution. Mine is to get back into the streaming.
Okay,
I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. Life got ahead of me a bit, but I do stream. I'm going to try to stream at least 2 or 3 days a week. Albeit some of it's maybe not so family friendly, so fair warning.
okay.
Just fair warning, but I do. Everybody's welcome to my streams. I play a little bit of everything. Mostly try to lean more towards the indie games. So, but yeah, we have fun. The few handful that have joined before, we've had a lot of fun, and yeah, look out for Bean of ETG coming back in 2024 for sure.
So, where are you streaming? In which platform?
I'll be Twitch. It'll be on Twitch. Bean of
On
ET,
Twitch. On Twitch.
or it's twitch.com/ Elite Trash Gaming is the actual URL.
Elite Trash Game.
So
I love
I am
it.
the best of the worst. So I am the best of the worst is as I call it. So hey, it's worked
I
for me
love
so far.
Really, really, really love it. Hey, so just we're gonna get a little bit of an ad here, but you know, just letting you guys know, students are the foundation of Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools. So, like Niobe and Christian, you can be a voice for inclusion at schools. You can be part of the unified generation.
I am Niobe, I am 17 years old, and I am a lovable, true artist.
Follow your dreams. Don't listen to them. If they say something bad, then just ignore them. Prove them wrong.
There you go, kids, adults, anyone can get involved, and that's the magic here. The inclusion that we're looking forward to. I mean, it's not a matter of only students being inclusive with each other, or teachers being more inclusive as well. No, no, no. I mean, everyone, the society. We gotta get that past the classroom, so we can actually make an impact on everyone else. So that's a goal, I think, right here with this with the programs that we are trying to get you know to get out there. So Ben, I'm just looking around and everything else that you have been done. I mean, how was the pandemic? Especially affected you and your approach to the things that you're doing right now.
Well, to be honest with you, it started my passion and hunt to get esports as a official Special Olympics program. I was a part of a group trying to figure out how we were going to bring back some sort of competition during the pandemic, and I suggested an esports thing, and of course at the time it was turned down, but that did start the ball rolling here in Indiana, which other places started going, and now look at us, we're hanging out, talking, and getting ready to watch some unified high school programs compete in a tournament. So I say that that definitely was a jumping off point for my program to look into it. And besides that, the podcast that you mentioned earlier, that was another thing to try to keep positivity and everything going here in Indiana. So it kind of helped with a few things. I mean, obviously it sucked. My basketball team was looking as good as it ever had, and we're about to head to the state championship when everything just shut down. But it is what it is. We're pretty confident about this year, though. So,
Well, I'm definitely not glad that your team, the basketball team, is not doing as well. But I appreciated that you took upon yourself to, okay, so I can't do basketball right now. Let's look into esports, and let's keep moving. You're not one to stay in one place, lamenting that, well, I can't do anything right now. No, you're gonna find ways to do something, and that's such a positive outlook that you have, and it's so much willingness to do something and make things happen. So I appreciate everything that you have been doing so far, and now look at us here doing esports as well. So we finally got the teams ready on the field, and this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. No more testing, no more fooling around. We got the Unified Bulldogs against the Friendship RLC Unified, and this is for the Central Championship. We got a match here with us.
I'm very much looking forward to this. I've seen Friendship before. I've seen what they can do. I think they're going to be tough to beat, but who knows? This other team could pull it up and or pull it out, and you never know what's going to happen on these events.
I was a little bit scared. I had in my notes that one of the teams had a sick player, and that the player might not be able to play. But I see here a 3v3, so hopefully that means that the player is feeling better, and that's at least able to compete right now, which is always good to see that everyone is in top shape. Now let's see right now. We got a 1 minute warm up stage. Let's call it like that. I don't know how much these teams know each other and how much they have played against each other, if ever, before. So there's a moment of, okay, let me start. I don't want to use the word feeling, but it's getting to know my opponents and see how much aggressive I can get, or how much I should do in defense. So this might have been the moment, except for now. Okay, it's over now. That feeling process is over, and Lido was able to get that pass. I mean, that was a great pass off the wall, and he was able to put it on the net. And we got another goal here. It's a Sniping King making his name shine. I mean, that was truly sniped all the way from the midfield, and getting now the equalizer to get the game tied. 1-1. The ball on the orange side. Liberty hitting the ball a little bit. Lido catching it. Gonna be Sniping King moving forward. Sniping King getting them on the play. The ball on the net. It was completely wide open. No one there to take care of it. And it's Liberty out of nowhere. He decided, okay, if you guys are not gonna get the clear, I'm gonna make the shot and put it on the net. And that's a second one for the Unified Bulldogs. They didn't start so hot, but now, I mean, actually they didn't. It was Alito's the one that got the first goal. So the Unified Bulldogs now, after trailing by 1, making sure that they are showing they're here to play. This is the championship. They made it all the way here. They're not gonna lose without a fight. Got the game moving forward. Sniping King passing to himself, waiting for the moment to attack. He's going over Lido. That was close, but 12 was able to hit the ball, get it out of the net. Liberty with the attack still. Lido will catch that one. He's turning back. No, he didn't catch it actually. He waited too long, and it was Sniping King the one to put it on the midfield. 12 with the dribble. He lets the ball go away, but catches it soon enough. Oh my God, against everyone. The ball up on the net, but no one there to finish it up. That was close, Ben. That was a very close, but I mean, just close is not it. You gotta finish it up. It can't just be close and that's it.
Yeah, I agree. I do apologize for a second there. I had a bit of technical difficulties. Thank you for covering for me for a minute. Yeah. Close only counts in 2 things, and unfortunately Rocket League isn't one of them.
Well, you got it there. 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. The blue team, the Unified Bulldogs, looking mean, looking a bit better on the offense, a bit more controlled. No, it's like they can communicate a little bit better than the friendship. But friendship, I mean, still have a goal. It's only one game goal here lead. What was that? I mean, what an attack! No, it was an unfortunate play by the Bulldogs that end up being a great moment for 12.
Yeah, they took it. They found a hole and they took advantage of it. A little bit of miscommunication maybe on the Bulldogs, but I'm not sure. Like, I love it when we see a tied game like this. I'm hoping to maybe see a couple overtimes today. That would be a lot of fun.
You wanted to, to go to the extremes. That's what you wanna see here. Well, one thing is the friendship. They didn't cause that play, but they were expecting something to happen. They were ready for whenever the Bulldogs didn't have the best of the moments. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a very good shot. Sniping King.
Very good shot.
He is. I mean, I think he got that name for a reason.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a. Man, I love watching people do aerials. I've never able to do them, but that was a perfect, like, right in the corner of the net, perfect snipe shot. Like you said, I think he definitely has earned his name.
And I mean, the placement was great, but the power as well. Sometimes you hit the ball on the right place, on the right corner, but a little bit too weak. And then it gets saved, right? No, not with him. And now with the dribble, look at him. He was going right there onto the net, but the defense decided not today, guy, not today. We're gonna defend that one and get it out of the way. However, Chaotic now controlling the ball. This team, they like to dribble. They like to put the ball on top of their cars, and not allowing that clear was good. 12 now shooting on the net, but Snipe King was ready to defend that shot.
I mean, defense, I've always said in every Rocket League game I've commentated on, defense is probably a little more important than offense at this point, because if you're allowing balls to get into the net, then you're gonna fall behind real quick. And a nice demo by I couldn't see who demoed who, but it's another explosion. They're just blowing each other up all over the place.
It seems like it. Okay. Well, but still, we got game number 1 done, and it's Unified Bulldogs with the win. They managed to win it after trailing on the first minute, but regardless, they got it done. So, Ben, coming together, shoulder to shoulder, providing competition on the same level. That is what Special Olympics North America is all about. Unified Esports provides Special Olympics Unified Champion schools with an additional opportunity to develop sportsmanship, build team bonds, and create a community for athletes and partners to connect.
Special Olympics North America reached out and asked if we wanted to try this pilot program, our pilot eSport play versus with some of our high school programs. And right away I wanted to jump into it. It's just a great opportunity for the schools, the teams, to see like them come together and play sports shoulder to shoulder was awesome.
I have made new friends, meet new people. It's been an interesting ride so far. We just went from being online to a classroom to a different classroom, and somewhere different. It's a good way for everyone to meet each other, good way for people to know more, get to learn about each other, and a good way of people just getting along.
All right, game number 2, right on the dot. We're starting with the kickoff. No one really controlling that kickoff too much. It's gonna be the friendship of 12 actually moving forward. 12 has been, I think, that the more aggressive player from friendship. He's trying to make things happen in the offensive end, but no one as clear as the series before. Before we had one player called Rachel, and he was doing everything for the orange team. That's not the case. I don't think we have any player like Rachel right now who is outstanding, like way above everyone else. It seems like everyone is carrying their own weights here, and it's pretty much even between the two teams.
Yeah, it definitely looks like everybody's working smoothly, gelling as a team. Communications definitely see 12 definitely being a bit more aggressive, because at this point Friendship's got something to prove. They're down 0-1 in this series, so they're gonna need to pull something out.
The only thing is, I see the real one, the real only one. I gotta get that one right. Okay, real only one is just camping a little bit too much on the net. That's the only thing. I wish he would be more involved in the action, attacking at least as well. Having a dedicated goalie is. I mean, it could help sometimes. It could help sometimes. But let's see. They need the offense right now moving around because that was their downfall on the previous match. Talking about that, about defense, see how Chaotic is well versed off the wall, was able to get that clear, sniping and waiting, try to go over Lido. Not gonna happen. Chaotic has to be involved in that play to get the save. Chaotic misses, not he misses, but he can't go over 12. It's quite hard to get over him. Real only one now off the net. I like it. Moving around, trying to be proactive on that play. The ball going backwards. Lido on the defense, and he's able to get that clear. Good play by both teams so far.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been very competitive. Like at this point, we're about halfway through this game, and nobody has scored. This is the kind of Rocket League I love watching. Very competitive, very action oriented. Balls flying all over the place, cars are flying all over the place. Everybody's just trying to see which one's gonna give first.
Good shot by 12, making the defense work. Everyone missing afterwards the clear. It's gonna be Sniping King taking the ball, but he doesn't have anything on the tank, and that's gonna be hard for him to control the ball. Good on the teammates that they were able to avoid the shot from the Friendship RLC Unified. Good attack by 12, Chaotic with a great save. The ball hanging around. Chaotic, nothing on the tank. He's trying to to get some speed, but the ball won't move around. And that was an opportunity. 12 catches the ball on the air, and he gets the first one for Friendship.
That's big, especially with little less than 2 minutes left in this game. With how competitive and how hard everybody was working, that's a huge goal at this point.
Huge goal, especially with only 2 minutes left on the clock. I told you before, 12 is the more aggressive, the guy that wants to actually go after the ball every single time. That's an open net. Oh my god, what a shot by Chaotic!
That was immediate. They say, oh, you're gonna score on us? Well, here you go. We'll give you one right back. Now we're back to where we were. The status quo is returned. That was great.
He put 60 miles an hour on that ball. I mean, that was fast. That was unblockable. And now, you know, after all that work from 12, we're back to square number 1, right? And so let's see. The pressure is back on both teams now. Let's see how they react. The clock ticking down, and you know, game number 2. Yes, Unified Bulldogs have the lead on the series, but you don't want Friendship to get any momentum. Now that was an opportunity to attack, and it was a real only one was able to get the clear. However, the ball back on close. What's happened to Liberty? Liberty is not moving around. Hope he's all right. Okay, he's back on the action.
It looked like he had a bit of a controller issue there for a second, but it looks like he's back going. Definitely being a bit more aggressive. From Friendship, they are all over the place trying to make sure that ball gets out of that goal.
Friendship working hard on that defense. They definitely. I mean, the Unified Bulldogs are making them work. Chaotic, the one that gave us that beautiful goal before, he's attacking now once again. Sniping King, he's waiting. He actually thought that Liberty might have had the shot. He's off the wall. This might be dangerous. He was trying to pinch the ball with the ground and then hit it upwards. 12 getting there on time. The ball still moving towards the blue end. So watch it here for 12. Nice save by Sniping King.
So that was a beautiful save. That I thought it was going in. That was beautiful.
I thought so too. I thought that was going to in, but Sniping King, all the way from the back, he was able to catch it. 11 seconds here. I mean, 10 seconds on the clock. Lido is not going to get there. Real only one. The last one in defense. That was so close. The ball's still high. Chaotic is going to try to put it in the center. He's attacking, but real only one. With the save, the ball touches the ground, and you wanted it. You asked for overtime, so we're getting it.
All right. Oh, and that ball did not move after that kickoff. That was. Oh man, these teams are really really well matched.
it's actually weird. It's very odd to see a ball that doesn't move off the kickoff. But I mean, it happens. You actually saw it. So we'll see. We'll see now. The ball on the midfield. 12 waiting in the back to get the ball, to catch the ball. Lito is the one to go for the ball, but 12 is the one to make contact with it. Up high. It's going to be chaotic catching it. I like chaotic a lot. I like how well the patience that he's showcasing on the field. He's waiting for the touch. He waited for it. He catches it. It's on the back. He's going to defend that one. It's Sniping King. Getting the save, another shot, and this one, I mean, that was scary. That was a little bit scary. 12 every single time, just making you, your heart stop a little bit every single time that he's taking a shot.
I mean, I'm literally on the edge of my seat with this. This has been fantastic. And this is only game 2. 12! 12 with the scores. Friendship has tied up the series with that one.
I'm telling you, every time that he takes a shot, it's scary. And he was able to get it from downtown. And it was a rolling shot, a rolling ball, but still very well played. So GG for Friendship getting that second game. I'm impressed by them. And I mean, that shows you never underestimate your opponent, and you guys never underestimate your potential to change the world. You have earned the right to be yourself, and now it's your job to ensure that all your peers are valued and included too. Just like Special Olympics founder Eunice Kennedy Shriver said, "You are the stars, and the world is watching you."
You are the stars, and the world is watching you.
By your presence, you send a message to every village,
every city,
every nation.
A message of hope.
A message of victory.
The right to play on any playing field, you have earned it.
The right to study in any school, you have earned it. The right to hold a job,
you have earned it.
Okay, so you got the overtime that you wanted. We got a game winner from 12. I mean, what else can we ask for here? It's been an amazing series, and I think every single player, every single component on the field, they know what they have to do. It's just a matter of keeping the nerves right in control, which is, I think, is the hard part here in this championship.
Keeping that momentum going for sure. Call me greedy. I want more overtimes. I want more moments like we just had. That last game, holy cow, that was amazing.
Well, casters ask and casters shall receive. That's what I've been told before. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll see more overtimes here. At least close games at the very least. We shall see. It is 12 now. Going for the dribble. Snipe King doesn't allow him to get a shot on the net. Liberty waiting. He allows Snipe King to actually go for the ball. 12 once again involved in the play. Good defense. Hitting the ball hard. Attacking now. You can't allow him to attack. No, sir. You gave him too much space. And 12 decided to get the goal.
You took your eyes off 12 for 1 second, and suddenly the ball's in the back of your own net, your net. Don't take your eyes off him. He is all over the place.
Quite sneaky, the guy, in defense and in offense. I've been saying his name a lot because he's actually doing a lot for the Friendship RLC Unified, the team from Texas. It is chaotic now. Shooting the ball on the net. Real only one getting the save. The ball is going over Sniping King. It's an opportunity for really only one to get the pass, to get the center. Good defense by Unified Bulldogs. They were able to control Real only one, not allow him to get to the ball and get that cleared. However, still Friendship attacking. Friendship just moving forward and trying to get the ball on the net. The clears are getting harder and harder for Unified Bulldogs to come by, which is, it's something you don't want to see happening. But for them, the struggle is real so far. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds, Friendship looking like they have things under control so far.
I think that first round loss definitely layman's terms, bloodied their nose a little bit, and that kind of lit a fire under them, and they are being aggressive. That is an open goal. That is an open goal for 12. You took your eyes off of them again, guys.
He's very good. I mean, the Sniping King and him, both of them, they can shoot from everywhere on the field, but it seems like they're not paying attention to 12 as much. Look, Ben, if I know there's a guy like 12 on the other side of the team, I don't want to leave my net wide open that much, right? Unless I know that I have full control of the ball, I don't want to leave it wide open because I know he could be targeting the net and just making another shot. So they gotta be a little bit more careful. Those are the things, the little adjustments that maybe the Unified Bulldogs will have to do if they want to stay on the top here and win the championship. But I don't know. I'm not their coach. I'm not the one telling them what to do. I wish I could have comms with the coach. I could hear them and see what's happening. That was an opportunity. I thought it was gonna be a save, but it was.
It looked like it was gonna be a save. I thought it might have bounced off the bottom of that other car, but it just floated right over the top of it. But yeah, like you were saying about 12, definitely keep your eye on him because he is very much showing that he is a threat to the Unified Bulldogs right now. And if I was them, I would definitely minimize that threat as much as possible.
And one way to do so is demos and bumps, just like Chaotic did with Delito. Another shot here by 12. It scores once again. 12 getting the third one. Oh my God! What a shot off the wall.
I think he's going for his name. I think he's trying to get 12 points.
Imagine he get 12 goals here on the championship. That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Well, I would like to see it though. I would like to see it. Let's see if he can go for another one. Oh my God! What's going on?
There is a hat trick for him in this game. That is his third goal.
Wow, 12. Wow. I mean, threading the needle. There was a defender on the net. There was, but the shot had enough power, and the placement was good enough. Tough to read and defend, and now Friendship has a 4-1 lead, 3-goal lead for them on this game. I mean, the game is not over. We still have about 100 seconds left on the clock, but Friendship looking very strong. This is a very good lead for them on this game number 3.
You're gonna have a situation where you could be just like with Friendship, being a fire lit under them. Their nice shot from Chaotic. The Bulldogs might have gotten their second wind, so to speak, in this. That was a beautiful aerial shot.
That was impressive. That was really good. The read in the air, the placement, the power, everything was good about that shot. Definitely, Unified Bulldogs need more Chaotic on the offense if they can get him involved. But they also have to stop 12. So it's two things they gotta do. I don't know what's gonna happen first. If any of those two actually ends up happening. So we got only 1 minute left here on the clock. 2-goal lead. Good for Friendship, but they just can't sleep on that. I mean, they have to keep playing very aggressive and not allowing the Unified Bulldogs to attack a lot. 12 now trying to get the ball on the corner so he can get a second shot and get the cleared. It actually ends up happening. Sniping King over. He tries to continue with the ball and he's gonna go for the pinch off the wall. Chaotic now has an opportunity to attack. That was a beautiful save by Real Only One. I mean, I thought Chaotic had the opportunity there to score, but the defense is on top.
But definitely not sleeping on the fact that they have this lead, because they could easily lose it within these 20 seconds that are left, but they're still playing just as aggressive as they did from the kickoff. So I think this is going to be a nice comeback victory for Friendship, and I think with this they're taking the lead in the series, so this could be a good confidence booster for them.
They got a brave one. And this one is by the Real Only One, the goalie, if you want to call him that, just fooling around and just just being able to shoot on the net with a lot of power. So 5-2. With 1 second left. I mean, we gotta wait for it. Friendship getting the win. The team from Texas getting now on the board 2-1 in the series. So guys, I gotta tell you, Play Versus provides the resources and handle the logistics so you can focus on the students. Together, we will power up esports. Learn more about how at SO North America and Play Versus are working together to accomplish this for Unified Champion Schools. You can go to Play Versus at playvs.com/SO-Unified.
I didn't know that so many schools around the country had competitive esports teams, and through our Play Versus tournament, there's so many resources that we have to develop coaches. I didn't know that much as a coach about all the different games, running practices, or really anything. So I found a lot of resources, and I realized that esports just fits right into our school's athletics program really well.
Game number 4. We get the game.
Yeah, they definitely got to come back from that win. And 12, that was the easiest goal I have ever seen. There was nobody for miles around him. Like that's definitely a bit of an ego breaker for the Bulldogs. But they can also use that as a push.
Yeah, gotta use it as a push then. Definitely. Don't fall. Don't dwell on those mistakes too much, right? Just learn from them and move forward. So let's see if that's. I mean, if they don't have the right mindset, yes, they definitely can still come forward from that. But gotta get on 12. Gotta get on 12. Don't let him play. You know, I'm telling you, maybe a bump here, a demo there or something. But I mean, this guy can shoot from anywhere.
Oh man, that was literally anywhere. Unified Bulldogs, I definitely use a thing when I'm playing, or I'm coaching, as you mentioned, my basketball team. It's not winning and losing, it's winning and learning. Learn from your mistakes, learn what you need to do, and then go forward and make those changes. Get on 12.
The T12, he is doing everything he can to get Friendship on the board. You can see him very active everywhere, and I mean, his offense is just so powerful. Liberty missing that one. Chaotic is gonna catch it. That's a strong shot. Good defense by Real Only One. Real Only One, I mean, he's been mostly a defender, but what a good defender he has been. I mean, he's not letting anything go past him, and I'm impressed. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the defense that he's showcasing.
Oh, for sure. He's definitely been on his game when it comes to defense. Just about as much as 12 has been on offense, but like we've said, this is still very early in this series. It can go anywhere, especially if Chaotic plays like that. That was real smooth getting it away from 12 there.
We got a little bit less than 3 minutes here on the clock. That was a great demo by Lito, taking away Chaotic. Because Chaotic is, I mean, I think he's one of the best attackers from the Unified Bulldogs. Chaotic back on the game now. Trying to get the second touch. There's going to be a nice pass, but no one dives in for that pass. They didn't believe Chaotic could have the center. And that's one thing. I mean, you got to believe in your teammates. You got to believe that they are going to go at it, especially if you're down, right? If you're already losing, you got to make something happen. And whenever there's a chance to get those passes, go at it. And Chaotic, he gave them such a beautiful opportunity to score, and no one was there to take the shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a fully open, hey, take the shot, where are you guys? I would, that bit of miscommunication there, unfortunately, and at this point, that might have cost him this game. But again, it's still too early. We still got about a little under 2 minutes to go. I'm still waiting for some more overtimes in this series, so.
Well, don't bet on those.
There's one for Lito's first goal this entire series.
Lito?
Yeah.
I think he had one on the first game. I think he had one where actually it bounced off the wall and he was able to score. Don't quote me on that, okay? I don't have a great memory. For some reason, I feel like I saw that the Batmobile score before. That's the only thing I'm saying. But going back to the overtimes, I don't know, Ben. I don't know. I mean, look at this score right now. Friendship is getting... it's just too hot at the moment.
It was definitely quote the old NBA jam. He's on fire.
Yes. No copyrights, okay? Please. But yes.
But no, he is definitely like all over the place, and he's doing a fantastic job leading his team to victory.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. 4-0 lead right now. Friendship. They didn't have a strong game number one, but they have made the adjustments. They said give 12 the ball, and basically it's happening. He's getting the ball and he's attacking from every single corner of the field. Right now, Snipe King has the opportunity. He was a little bit too slow on that one, and 12 was a bit too fast. So nothing on the attack on the horizon for Unified Bulldogs. Real one faking that one, chaotic, getting the ball on the midfield, trying to make something happen, but 12 decides that he's not gonna let that happen. Sniping King up high. Liberty needs to go for that ball. He attacks. Oh no, opportunity for Sniping King, but no, he hesitated. He didn't take the shot that he needed. Chaotic now over to everyone attacking, and the ball doesn't go in. The crossbar, dude, the crossbar. How painful that is. Opportunity now, and the shot didn't strikes on the net. Oh, Ben, they have the right ideas. They do. But the execution is just a tiny bit off.
Only slight miscommunication, slight timing issues, and yeah, that pesky crossbar every time.
Gonna feel bad for them now. But you know what? If I am Unified Bulldogs, I take that last minute as a win. I take it as a win. I said, hey guys, we did great. Our offense in the end was good. So we just got to keep going the same way, okay? Just push forward the same way. And just like we push forward here at the Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools, okay? You are never too young to make an impact. Never, never, never. The students of Unified Generation work together to spread inclusion in their schools and communities across the country through inclusive youth leadership. Man, I'm crossing my fingers for now. I'm crossing my fingers because I know you want another overtime. So that's it. I'm not asking for a specific winner. I'm just crossing my fingers for an overtime. That's all I'm asking for right now.
Exactly. Like, this series has been full of twists and turns and surprises and everything. This has been wonderful drama, wonderful playing from both teams. And here we go.
Well, Ben, we saw Sniping King being very active on the offense, Chaotic as well in the first match. Back into it. It seems like Chaotic decided, okay. I'm gonna be as good as I know I can be. Look at how well he read that bounce off the crossbar. I mean, the first shot, it looked like it was going into the net, but he knew better.
Yeah, he definitely. I think he's going to give 12 a run today, and as we said with Sniper King, he's going to live up to his name.
Well, let's see. That they really needed the Unified Bulldogs needed, but I mean 12. Wow, that was a good way to cut off the ball. I think it was going into the net, but no, he was ready. He knew what he was doing. Now an opportunity. 12 is going to take it. Sniping King as well. Good defense by Sniping King, not allowing 12 to attack. Chaotic up high now. maybe second touch, maybe the pass. Ooh, he had bad intentions with that one. He actually wanted to put that ball on the net. That was a tough endeavor, but you know, as long as he tries, there's an opportunity for it to happen. So 1-goal lead game still for the Bulldogs here in the first minute.
Yeah, he definitely, that last shot that Chaotic had, it looked like it had an errant bounce off the front of his car that he wasn't quite expecting. So it was a good attempt at him though. It was, and he recovered pretty well from that. So
Real only one getting that save. Very much needed. Snapping King opportunity now to attack. He's going against Lido. Liberty attacking, snapping King catching. Chaotic, the only one left on the team to defend, was able to control the ball. Chaotic waiting too much. Waiting too much. Then he decided to go when Lido already had the opportunity to get to the ball. You know, Rocket League, you can't hesitate that much. That was so close from 12. The post decided to not award him with the goal. A little bit sad there that it didn't happen, but it's keeping things interesting here on the field.
it looks like Lido was slightly out of position to recover from that and score a goal, but at this point, like, they've got a decent, comfortable lead in the series. I don't know. I mean, again, you never know what's going to happen. This game is unpredictable, and Chaotic definitely, or excuse me, Sniper King definitely dribbling the ball, getting it in position for the crossbar again every time.
Sniper King was getting very proactive in not allowing 12 to actually catch the ball. I think that's a good strategy. I think if you can get, that's close. No. That's rough. That's rough. That's something, you know, if you're not into that situation very often, it's very difficult to know what to do. I'm not gonna blame Sniping King on that one. It was very tough on him. But Lido, I mean, he finishes up with the goal, and now we have a tied game.
Exactly. Like I said, you never know what's gonna happen. Slight communication mistakes like that, again, the Friendship definitely took advantage of that, and yeah, definitely you never know what is going to happen in this game.
Chaotic trying to be very sneaky with that shot, ends up hitting the post. Opportunity for Sniping King, a good shot, but still hitting the crossbar. That's very powerful clear from the Friendship RLC Unified team. 12 now, on control. He's attacking the ball, going high. Who's gonna take it? It's gonna be Sniping King off the wall, falling down here. It's gonna be Chaotic. Hits the ball, not the best hit. 12's gonna catch it. Now 12, 1v1 situation. Can he score on this one? No, Sniping King off the backboard, deciding to not allow him get the goal, and now over the defender. No sir, Lido with such a strong defense. Chaotic now in the bad spot, and it's gonna be the second one for Friendship RLC.
Well, with a full court shot from that was a beautiful floating shot. Chaotic was just slightly out of position, unfortunately, to be able to stop that, but we still got about a little under a minute and a half to play. See what happens.
Gotta have Chaotic. It is, because it's still an opportunity for Unified Bulldogs to actually take this one. It's not a blowout. It's a game that you can see how Sniping King or Chaotic could be very much involved in the offense and tie the game. It could happen in this minute. So it's very interesting here, and they know it. They know they have to be involved, so they are trying very hard. But 12, man, I mean, he's always in the right place in the right time, and the defense from Real Only One and Lido is no joke. Opportunity here for Liberty. He's not able to hit it. Chaotic now off the wall. He might be able to hit it another time. It's good defense by Real Only One, and now opportunity for 12 to attack. Very nice block by Sniping King. Only 30 seconds left on the clock, and they're putting, I mean, all the meat on the burner. They're trying to get it happening, but the Friendship is just attacking relentlessly as well, and not giving Unified Bulldogs any opportunity to attack. The ball up high. It's gonna be Sniping King to get the ball off the corner. Chaotic has to go for that one. He's waiting for Liberty. Liberty with a touch, maybe over to 12. Liberty another touch, but no one there to take it from 12. I'm sorry. and that they needed to have someone there to get to the ball before 12. It's gonna fall to the ground, and friendship takes it. No overtime, Ben. I'm sorry, no overtimes.
Nope. I mean, to be fair, that looked like it was about to go in for a third goal for Friendship, but I think the communication, the skill, the coaching that Friendship has got. I've seen them play before, and they've been just as dominant this year as I've seen them before. I'm very very much surprised at how quickly, because they were down 0-1 at the beginning of the series, and suddenly they just swept the last, like, what, 3 or 4 games. It's crazy.
They knew that they were never far from the championship. As you guys, you're never far from the unified generation. Even in Alaska, let's visit Service High School in Anchorage, where inclusion is the norm and students with and without intellectual disabilities are valued and accepted.
Good morning and good day, Service High.
Service High is a Special Olympics Unified Champion School. I hear all the time students who either go to another school then come back or transfer from another school. They just say something is different here.
When you walk into the special education class and to see 60, 70 people in there and everyone's smiling and hanging out and eat lunch together, I mean, like, what a neat thing. Inclusion at its purest form.
It boils down to students who are just aware of others, and they notice when someone is alone.
I am Niobe, and I am a lovable true artist.
You are.
Every parent longs for their babies to fit in. And at this school, everyone is accepted.
There you go. There you go. So we get our champions now for the Central Friendship, and you said it right away. I mean, you notice a team, you remember the name, and you said, "Well, this team is strong. This team is game." I didn't believe you so much after that first match. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Don't hate me on that. But after game 2, it was all of them. 12 never stopped. You know, it's like 10 is the max. He goes all the way 12, you know, and I think that's why he had. I don't know how many goals he had in the end, but he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. And again, I said it many times, but I'm gonna repeat it. Lido and Real Only One on defense. You gotta give them a lot of credit because they stop a lot of shots.
Oh, absolutely. That Friendship, as per usual, wonderful teamwork from them, and I'm glad I could see them win another championship. Regardless, it was also a lot of fun watching the Unified Bulldogs pull off that first win. Like, I was second guessing it for a minute. I was like, oh, maybe this isn't the Friendship team that I remember. So I had my doubts as well. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So regardless, that was such a fun tournament and a fun set. And that was definitely one to remember.
Yeah, and game number 2, it wasn't easy neither. They actually went to overtime on that one. So we were still, you know, thinking, well, anything can happen. But in the end, you know, game 3 and after, it was all Friendship. But yeah, it was fun, as you mentioned. It was also fun having you here, you know, hanging out with you. It's an honor to have a person like you that is so involved in all these causes, in this movement, with which I think more of us should. I mean, maybe you don't have to take as much on your shoulders as Ben. You know, I'm not saying that.
No, don't.
but anything that we can do to help will be great. So I mean, anything you want to plug in right now? You got your Twitch coming back, and you got your maybe podcast coming back soon. I don't know, anything that you have around going on.
Absolutely. Like we mentioned, my Twitch channel, B2BT or Elite Trash Gaming on Twitch. Definitely come and hang out. Again, remember, it might not be the most family friendly, but we do some family friendly stuff. So make sure you kind of pay attention to what's going on there. The podcast, So What, Special Olympics podcast, that'll come back maybe this year or next year. Maybe depends on a few different little things. But regardless, any chance you can get to go before going and seeing anything I'm doing, go to volunteer and join yourself with a Special Olympics program near you. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and again, it will change your life. And it was an honor working with you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
It was a blast. It was a blast. Thanks for being here and being involved in everything you do. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna be back at 7. We're gonna have I think it's the Mountain Rocket League finals. So you got a few minutes out there. I'm not gonna tell you don't go anywhere. Actually, go somewhere, do something. Stretch your legs, be a human for a little bit, and then come back here and get to enjoy the finals. So we shall be back, and we will see you later.